If you haven't already, like, follow, and subscribe. That's right. Click the buttons. Like, follow, notification, turn them on. Holla at your boy.
What's up, everybody? I'm Lockouts, and in this video, we are about to review if a Stream Deck can actually help you improve the quality of your stream, streamline everything, and do some cool stuff. I have everything keybound and macroed to my keyboard right now. I've been doing this for long enough. This video is not sponsored by anybody. Actually, it's sponsored by me. Help a fella out and subscribe. Click the button, do all that stuff. I'm sponsoring myself since they didn't. Check this out.
Won't you do a favor for me? Take your mouse and click the button. Won't you subscribe to me? Lockouts providing the content that you see. I'm visually stimulating your mind 1 minute at a time.
All right, so just going over this real quick. Here is the outside of the box. Got really nice packaging, as you can see right here. Gotta watch the barcodes that I'm showing y'all folks. You can't see them. So the review of the packaging, actually, it looks like it's packaged really nice. It does feel very heavy. It feels, or not very heavy. It feels like it's probably about 8 pounds though, or 7 pounds. Feels like there's some weight actually in this small box. So let's open this up and see what's in it. All right, so in order to open this box up without messing stuff up, there's a little tab here and there's a little tab there. We're gonna cut each one of these with our rusty trusty razor blade right here. Voila, voila. And then we should be able to just slip it out. All right, we're gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive with it. Ugh. Boy, she's really in there. And wait for it. All right, I'm gonna show it to you guys before I even see it. I don't even know what it looks like. What's it look like? All right, I am watching it in the camera. Ha 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 ha. So this is how it's packaged, and when you open it up, ooh, hey, I like the way the buttons feel. That's cool. They're not too clicky and they're not super mushy. You don't want them to be a real hard clickable button anyways, because you want to just hit the button and have it do stuff, especially if you're live. So let's get this out of here now. What all is in here? So there is the little how-to instruction manual that you'll see, and underneath that, this is what it looks like packaged in there. Beautiful, beautiful. I love my camera skills. You guys like that? Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. All right, so we'll get this out, and this actually here's the unit right here. So it's not very thick of a unit. Very thin unit. Got, let's see how long the USB cord is on it. Because some of the reviews that I was reading, that they wish that the cord was a little bit longer. You might have to get you a USB extension. I have lots of those. So, for where I'm, oh yeah, this is plenty for what I'm just gonna have it sitting right here. She'll go right into the computer, wrap it around the back so we get a little bit of wire management right there. So the length of the cord is, I'm 6 foot tall, and it's not quite an arm's reach from me. You guys can see in my back camera, I have my hand all the way up cocked on this side, stretched out over here. So I'm gonna say that the cord is probably about 5 foot. Probably about a 5 foot cord. I know things that are about 5 foot. I got that measurement down. All right. And then it has a little stand right here, and then it looks like it has 3 different positions for the stand. As you can see right here, there's little slots, little grooves that the clip right here will actually fit into, so you'll slide them into different positions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 4 different positions. So you can have it sitting like this. You can have it more of an upright like this, more upright into the 3rd position, or all the way right there into the very last position. And it looks like there is some tabs that are here in the back that fold up. I'm not exactly sure what these guys do or why these ones move, but these are definitely some flappers. We'll have to figure out what that does. And then in the box, there's an Elgato little, I don't know. It's just a little tiny Elgato thing. It looks like it is in about 19 different languages. What else is in here? There's nothing else. That's the box. That's all you get. That's all. That's the whole enchilada. All right, so we'll put our box right here. Voila, Stream Deck box, Stream Deck video. So I think that I'll put it in the lowest of the settings because I think that right there is going to be more comfortable for me. And then this right here is going to sit on this platform like this. And it just kind of just sits there. Now, there is no type of rubber padding. Oh, there is. Okay, so there is a couple little rubber feet right here. You can see how small that they are. See those? Those guys are tiny. Tiny little rubber pads, and they're actually kind of slick. They're not really the most grippiest of rubber surfaces that there is. But placing it here, even on my desk, it is sliding a little bit. But if I would be hitting the buttons and doing stuff, it is moving. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Might have to place something in behind it so that as you hit the button, it doesn't actually slide around. But on like a desk surface like this right here, definitely see it moving if you're hitting the buttons. I'd hit them enough and this thing would just slide all the way across the desk here. It's pretty, not really grippy right there. All right, other than that, let's see, oh, okay, so if you wanted to fold this down and then have it not actually all the way up, I see what these little stands are. So these little guys right here, the little ones that I said were the flappers, you could actually take this large piece right here that is very tall, so it wouldn't sit up so tall. You can fold that one down and then just use the little ones here. And then it would sit lower, actually, at a lower angle. So then now you have this very small angle instead of the taller, which is this one right here. So you could actually fold this out, have this about another inch taller, which is probably how I'm going to go with it and be using it. So that's what those two little guys are. So you could actually have a shorter adjustment so that it won't sit, and it'll be an inch shorter basically on the riser. All right, plug it in and see how this all works. All right, guys, so I just had to jump right in there to the app. I had to go to Elgato and download the app for the Stream Deck. And then you got to do your two-step verification. It's on your cell phone and all that good stuff. And, I mean, this is super simple. I didn't read any instructions. I haven't watched any tutorials or nothing. You just link it to your Twitter and your YouTube and your Streamlabs account or your OBS or XSplit. You know, you can see right here. It connects to every one of them. And then you can just grab, like, a scene that you have. You drag it over here to the button. You call it whatever you want. You can grab whatever scene that you want right here. It's pretty well self-explanatory, and then as you hit the buttons you can see it switches them right there, and you don't have to have anything key bound. And this is just simple scene switching right here is all that this is. This is just simple scene switching. That's all that there is. Now I've also went and done a clip, so it'll automatically clip while I'm streaming. It'll clip the last 30 seconds from where you hit the button, and then it'll automatically make a save. This button right here will automatically run an ad. This one right here, whenever I hit it, it'll just load OBS for me. And you know, I'm gonna go ahead and start building from here, and I guess we'll do some multi-actions, and we're gonna stream with this tonight. So we'll go ahead and get this all edited up, and I'll tell you what, considering to where it is right now, after I stream tonight, I'll come back, you know, I'll try to get some highlights and throw in here after this, and then I'll give you my full opinion afterwards. But as of right now, it seems the possibilities are endless, and I was figuring out, man, should I go spend this kind of money for this? Is this thing really going to do anything for me? And considering what I'm seeing right here and what this does, yeah, it's makes everything streamlined and super quick and fast. Like, there's no thought process, it just happens. Like, I was like, oh, let's see if this will load OBS. I hit the button, it loaded OBS up, and it was already into my scenes. I was like, damn. So that's where I am right now. We're gonna stream with it, and then we'll get some highlights of me switching scenes and stuff like that as I'm streaming, and then I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. Actually, it's gonna be more like 6, 7, 8 hours, but it'll be a couple of minutes to you. I'll be right back. All right, so jumping right over here into my little display here. After I've been streaming for a while, guys, and playing with the deck and getting some things lined out with it. Now, this thing does umpteen amounts of everything. You could have a transition with a scene where it would flip 52 different things, all with the push of one button, with time delays and different effects that would pop up for how long they would show up, and different voice effects. So right now, I just brought up World of Warcraft because I'm done streaming for the day, and I wanted to show you what I was doing during my stream. And it's like, you know, if you're playing Demon Hunter, it's like, well, how simple of a class really is it? Or if somebody kills you, you know, you can get emotes that'll pop up just at a push of a button. That's something just like this. And you got all kinds of different ones that you can get. There's all kinds, you know, emotes they're everywhere, right? And you can just bind them simply to a push of a button, and they're very, very easy to do. It's like just simply drag and drop it. You can get, you know, like you can post your uptime, you can get your own emotes so that you can spam them in your chat like this. You can get all kinds of different things to link your Twitters and your YouTubes and post them in your chat at the push of a button. You can go ahead and just like if you're streaming and you're live, you can clip everything, boom, and whatever it's clipped while you're live, it'll take a clip of it and it'll actually post it in your chat, and people can click on it and watch that clip that you just took. If people are in your chat right now, like, let's see if this button will pop up right now. Yeah, so there's people that's in my chat right now, and like this will just show up, and this will just shows up, you know, and it shouts out whoever's that's in my chat. And these are people that are still sitting there from when I was streaming, right? Right here. And these are all people that were streaming when I, you know, it's just, or a couple people that's still in my chat, and I've been offline for a couple hours, about an hour now. So, and there's still people that's over there that's in my chat and talking to each other. And then there's all kinds of different things that like this will do. Let's see, we will just flip over to like this. As you can see, you can add your own transition so that when you flip the screens, you can get your own little logos that'll pop up for, you know, whatever you made in After Effects. It'll switch to your different screens and different things that you have for the way that different things will show up. And I really like the way that it looks and how it shows up and it pops up and all this, right? And it's all done with the push of a button. And then you can just run ads at the push of a button. You can get that real quick zoom in dot, you know, back out with just hitting another button. Another cool thing about this is it'll actually, if you're playing music in like YouTube or Spotify or anything that's on Chrome, you can turn down Chrome's volume itself. So if it's too loud for a track or whatever it is, or you got something that's going on and you more want them to focus on you, you can turn it down in like increments of 10 or 20 and then hit the other button and it'll go right back to 100. I have that bound in there also. And then you have all kinds of different voice mods. So if you're like, oh, son of a, or mother, you know, everybody has to have a son of a button, because you have to have that friggin' beep button. Or mother, son of a. You know how that goes, right? So the bleep button, it's perfect. I love the bleep. And then you have, you know, you got all kinds of different stuff, like different kinds of voice packs. There's a thing that's called Voice Mod. You have to buy it. It's like $45 and you get it forever, right? Or you can get it for 3 months and it's like $9. So I bought the 3-month package just to try it out to see if I like it. And there's tons and tons of voices. And you can do stuff like this with it. And it's like, ooh, that's a demon. And then you got like, I am your streamer, ha ha. Or, you know, like a T-Pain type, or the stripper coming to the stage, Cinnamon. She's got 19 baby daddies, 7 kids, 14 cars with 22-inch rims. Break out your 20s. Remember, we don't want to see your, we want to see your biddies. That's right, ha ha. And then you can go back to like something like this. Or you can sing to people like, thank you for your biddies. And I can't sing for shit, so yeah, it's pretty cool how that works. So there's like all kinds of little different stuff that you can do, you know, and it's how are you running your stream? Does this thing actually change up the way that I've had it now for a little bit, and I've played with it, and these are just some of the simple things that I have that's bound to it. And you can go really, really deep with effects and transitions, and the more stuff that you make and the more stuff that you find, you can put it all in there. And it's this is only the 15 button one, and I'm already, let's see here, I am 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm 4 panels deep right now. I'm working on my 5th folder. So I'm 4 folders deep. I'm working on my 5th folder. And if you're going to get one of these, definitely get the 15 button or even the bigger one. And, you know, if right now you're streaming and you're like, dude, what am I going to get this thing for? What am I using it for? I was like, you know, I only ever, you know, change scenes, and I only ever do this, and I only ever do that. And I'm this kind of a streamer. What the fuck is a Stream Deck going to do for me? And, yeah, it's really nice to switch over, and somebody did a big donation of big bits, and you can just, bro, that is amazing. Look at the stage. Look at the screen. The stage. Look at the screen. Man, there's so much love coming in. Let's give it back. And, you know, it changes up the feel of your stream instantly. You can just, yeah. And it's, you know, how do you want to project yourself? It's just all kinds of different that you can do with it. I love that bleep button. Son of a. But yeah, there's tons and tons of stuff that you could do with it. Like I said, this is just some of the simple stuff. These are the easy things that are easily done. And it changes up your stream. It's worth every penny of it, and you don't realize how much of it you use until you use it. Especially when you go into like DaVinci or like Photoshop and you're editing. Instead of using all the keyboard shortcuts, you can actually have the little logo of the thing you want, a pair of scissors, cut. You know, you have a blade. Get your Razer blade little icon, put a blade in there for like a blade icon. That's what I have. And then you got like quick cuts and ripple delete and things like that. And it's just all, you know, mouse over it, hit the button that's on the Stream Deck, and it auto edits everything. Very fast. I went from spending about an hour of editing time to it probably knocked off 20 minutes editing time, because you're not going through tools and trying to get this lined up exactly right and this and that. You can just blade it here, blade it there, ripple delete in the middle, boom, 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 and it's instantly done. You don't have to highlight nothing. Everything's just mouse over, hit the button. Super fast edit, especially in Photoshop. Photoshop's the same thing, you know, but it's cool to have in Photoshop. But I'm so used to having keybinds and knowing what, you know, the V tool and grabbing this and grabbing that and the E tool for erasers and going up to the bucket tool and gradient tools and different shit that you're using for Photoshop, right? Like I really like that. I haven't used it in After Effects. I don't know how it would work in After Effects, because it would be different, right? It's not really a mouse over thing. You're doing different types of animation and effects with it in After Effects. So I don't know how useful it would be for that. But DaVinci, super duper useful. Streaming, you know, this is just the beginning of this. It's definitely gonna. The thing is, the possibilities are endless. Whatever your imagination can come up with. So however you want your stream to be, you know, it's literally a Stream Deck will command that presence right there. And it's like having, you know, 4 or 5 guys where he's like, all right, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, camera 1, camera 2, and he's just, you know, cutting to the guy that's telling the guy to do the different camera cutscenes, you know, while it's live. And instead of doing it with you're your own camera guy instantly. However you want to change it up, however fast you want to go, whatever that you want to go to, you know, whatever kind of scene that you have. You got the oh shit face, like, yeah. This is just simple screens. It's easy transition. Right? So, yeah, you could do just those simple screens and that little transition within Streamlabs. No, you don't got to do this, but you also can't control Chrome's volume. You need Voice Meter Banana to do that, and you got to do all kinds of crazy shit with learning Voice Meter Banana. This just turns down Chrome a little bit. That's all. The whole reason why people run Voice Meter Banana is so that they can control the audio level within their stream. You don't even need Voice Meter with this anymore. You just can control Chrome itself. Turn down the volume when you want to, pause, stop the ad. You can even control your own Windows media player that's within this too, so you can have, you know, your own files and shit that's playing. So if I wanted to hit like this emote right here, thanks for subscribing, dog, right? Yes, sir. You know, and like I'm gonna have to, I'll edit that audio a little bit and chop it out in there, because I don't want to get copywritten and copy struck. So, you know, you're really limited to your own imagination. Like, that's my own audio file with an emote. I just found the emote and I got the audio file to play for, you know, X amount of seconds with a delay that's in there, and it just plays the audio file with it. See? Otherwise, they're just emotes without sound, and then they look like this, right? And that's pretty cool for when I delete somebody, you know, a quick second animation, like, damn, deleted, and you hit that, you know, and it's like, what? Are you not entertained? And you could go into the voice with this, like, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? You mother better be entertained. Ha! By the way, like, follow, subscribe to me. And yeah, you can do your own individual giveaways and all kinds of other different stuff that's on here. So, do I recommend getting it after playing with this for as long as I've had it and streaming with it and using it for a little bit of time that I've had now? And yeah, possibilities are endless, man. Stop into my stream and see it live. Check me out and check out some more videos. If you haven't already, you know what to do, guys. Hit all the little buttons that's around here. Well, hold on, we gotta do this. And if you guys haven't already, you know what to do. You got to hit all the little buttons around here while I sing to you. So, if you haven't already, like, follow, and subscribe. That's right. Click the buttons. Like, follow, notification, turn them on. Holla at your boy. And if you haven't already, go to Twitch. Click it over there. That way you can see me live. Hang out with me. Chat. Do all the bullshit that people normally do when you're live streaming. Anyways, I hope this helped you out and trying to figure out, should I buy a Stream Deck? Is it worth it? You damn skip it. I'm Lockhouse, baby. Peace.
Won't you do a favor for me? Take your mouse and click the button. Won't you subscribe to me? Lockouts providing the content that you see. I'm visually stimulating your mind 1 minute at a time.